I'm a rule follower.
Huh? Okay. How did you feel the first time you ran the Publix half, Frank?
Exhilarated. Because it was my second half marathon. The first one, I had started too fast and I had really struggled to finish. Walked most of the last 2 miles. For this one, I ran the last miles pretty strongly.
Okay.
So I was passing people. That was a great feeling to finish strong after such a long race. It was a real confidence builder. North Avenue, return. This used to be, what was the name of that
it was
shopping center?
The Prado. Was it Prado?
Yeah,
Prado.
so.
It was the Prado. So your first half was the Galloway, right?
Yes.
So.
And I didn't follow the run-walk advice properly.
I see. Weren't much of a rule follower that day.
Well, I started with a group that was too fast for me.
Okay. So you were trying to go for what pace that first marathon?
2 hours.
Okay.
And see, the mistake was, okay, you should never have a time goal in the beginning. And I can't emphasize that, because whatever you do in that first race of the distance, it's going to be a personal record.
That's right.
So it doesn't have to be a great time. The important thing is to finish and have a good time, and then you can work on improving on that. And that's what happens anyway. It's just I had to go through a very painful experience to set my first one, which was easy to improve on once I took a more sound strategy. Okay, so this is Central Park. Here the race breaks off. We take the whole road. So if you're on the left side, it's a little bit lower. But then at this point, you need to switch over to the right side if they will let you, because this next hill's a little bit lower. It's part of the strategery.
Strategery.
Let's see if I can remember that.
You taking notes, Brian Miner? I think there are quite a lot of TRC people running tomorrow. Yeah. Obviously, there's Kurt and Kathy.
Well, there were, I think, a dozen have signed up for the photo op.
Right. Kurt and Kathy. Brian Beverly's running tomorrow too, right? And then I saw Ryan, Corey, Priscilla, Linda, Melissa. Oh, there are a lot. Melissa's running too. Okay, good.
And I think there's a few other people that I don't know that well.
We didn't see a lot of people at the expo today, though.
No, I think we got there too early.
Frank has to look at his map because he is a map person. And going back to the road. So Frank.
So this is Highland Avenue.
Oh, look at that.
We only go on this for a block or two.
Beautiful. Get to see a little bit of downtown from here.
By this point, the sun will be up. We'll be able to see where we're going. We're about 3 miles in.
Okay, so the darkness will have dissipated by this time.
Maybe the sun won't be up yet, but it'll be dawning 7:30 or so when I come through here. Maybe a little later.
The age of Aquarius. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Wait, so Frank, after your first half, what did you say to yourself that you weren't going to repeat for your first Publix half?
Well, first of all, I knew that I could do it.
Okay, that's good.
I just knew that I could do it better. And so for the first one, I took a very conservative timing. Basically, I was running 10-minute miles for my first one. And then I sped up a little bit. And after putting the first 2 or 3 miles in at 10 minutes, I sped up to 9.5, more or less, for most of the rest of the way. So that was a good strategy. It allowed me to get warmed up properly.
Okay.
comes the Atlanta Track Club person.
Yes, running.
Okay, and then here we cross Freedom Parkway overpass.
I always wondered about this overpass.
This is pretty steep.
Yeah, a nice little rise there. Down.
The funny thing is, when I've been on this running, I've always been on that side, and I was inclined to pull the car over to that side.
That would be
That's
the
how
wrong
usually,
side of the road.
that's usually how I run it. Okay, now we're coming up onto the Martin Luther King Memorial Center.
Which is where hopefully I will be perfectly stationed to take photos of Frank. Yeah, so one of the great things about this route is that you get to really see some of the great sights of Atlanta. Boy, that guy has really short shorts.
The comment has been recorded for posterity.
Yeah.
Irwin Street, this goes to the Beltline.
Here we go, MLK.
I go one more block to Auburn.
We're coming up on historic Ebenezer Baptist Church. Yep.
Here we make the turn.
And here's hopefully where I will be.
3.5 miles in.
There's the streetcar again. Moving. One of the great pork barrel products of Atlanta. Moving right along. Alright.
It'd be fine if people rode it.
Here we are passing Ebenezer Baptist Church. And the MLK Center. And, of course, the tomb, the Eternal Flame, our greatest civil rights hero. What a great run.
And up ahead is the actual house
Yes.
Martin Luther King was born.
So we'll get to pass that too.
It's marked with a sign, but there's several of these houses up here on the left.
Yeah, the very famous shotgun houses in Auburn Street. Sweet Auburn. And then coming up is his house.
It's one of these here, I think.
The birthplace right there. Martin Luther King birthplace. The yellow house right there. Yellow with brown trim.
And some of these are actually active residences. People
Yeah.
still live here.
I think the guy in front of us is tracing the route too. I'm serious. We've been trailing him for the last.
They've already put the no parking signs up for this weekend.
Yeah.
There's the porta potties in case someone doesn't prepare. Just past the water station.
So, Frank, what is